YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Unite video here on the Moveset for the Win channel. And today we finally got revealed to us that Gardevoir is coming out tomorrow, just a little over a week after the game's initial global release, which is actually super early. A lot of people are super excited about Gardevoir. Last time we saw her was during the Canadian beta, I'm pretty sure. And that's where we have a little bit of info for this character already. But just by watching this little trailer that they dropped for her today over on the Pokemon Unite Twitter, link down below, I can already tell that there has been some changes to her kit, and that's why she wasn't released on global launch. So this video is going to be nice and simple. We're just going to go over the trailer, see what it looks like, see what things might have been changed and what things are probably similar. And then we're going to go over the sort of information we gathered from the Canadian beta, which obviously is subject to change for tomorrow's release. And then also let me know down in the comment section below, question of the day, do you guys want to see some Gardevoir gameplay on the channel on day one? I could probably go ahead and put together some sort of a guide for her as well in terms of the sort of best move set, build, items, etc. So if you guys are excited for Gardevoir, let me know by commenting down in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this trailer by clicking this here little play button. We're just going to watch it once, and then I'm going to try and break it down, and then we'll go look over some information. So, looking pretty good. Looks like she gets a shield from this ability, which does seem pretty new. We'll go over that in a little bit. Scoring animation's cool. Uses psychic abilities to slam it in. Her ultimate looks pretty cool. Looks pretty similar as well, what we saw in the beta. And there we go. Down on the Switch, coming to mobile September 2021. We knew that already. And it is coming, as we can see here, July 28th. And what day is it today? The 22nd. Let's go ahead, go over here. This is a ultimate info sheet that the community has put together. And this sort of information for Gardevoir is from our Canadian beta. It does have information for a bunch of other champions on here as well. But as you can see down here where my cursor is, this information is from the Canadian beta and will still get changed for tomorrow's release. So these guys have already updated this page. They are on it as well. So right here, basically we just have, the name. We don't have any stat progression yet, obviously. We haven't been able to test that in the practice tool because she hasn't been out yet. We do see that she is a special attacker, not a physical. So you're going to want items like your wise glasses, special attack specs, etc. Offense at a 9, which is really high. She is an attack character in the attacker category, so expect her to do a lot of damage. Scoring at a 6, endurance, mobility, support, all at a 3. She is a ranged attacker, and as we can see, she starts out as Ralts, so it's not one of those weird Pokemon that don't evolve. You'll start as Ralts, go to Corellia at level 6, Gardevoir at level 10. Preferred lane top, which is what we've been seeing a lot lately for the attackers. So now we've covered that. Her ability, Synchronize. When an opponent inflicts decreased movement speed or a damage over time condition on the Pokemon, the same is inflicted on that opponent. This ability goes on cooldown after it's triggered. This is actually really useful. Inflicts decreased movement speed or damage over time condition. So that could be, when Eldegoss slows your movement speed with a boosted basic. This could be when Gengar Sludge Bombs you, when Charmander, Fire Blast you. As long as your Synchronize is off cooldown, it'll happen to them as well, which is actually really cool. Gardevoir's boosted basic attack deals damage to opposing Pokemon in the AoE, so it's an area of effect attack, which seems to be a common thread with some of these boosted attacks, and decreases special defense for a short time. So as we can tell, Gardevoir's boosted attack will be a really good combo piece in her combo that she ends up doing. Say you load up a boosted attack and you go into battle. So use your boosted attack, pop your X attack, and then go full combo on them. Whether it be like, Psychic into Psyshock or Moonblast into Future Sight, who knows? I don't even know if these moves are even in the correct place anymore, but we're going to go over them anyway, so let's go. So as we can see, move slot 1 gives you Confusion on a cooldown of 4.5 seconds, ranged, upgrades at level 6, attack straight in the designated direction, it can be replaced by either Psychic or Moonblast, which we'll get into. This is sort of what it looked like during the Canadian beta. Psychic had a cooldown of 7 seconds, ranged, and you level it up at level 13. Psychic looks like this right here. After hitting an opposing Pokemon or traveling its maximum distance, it creates a circle that deals damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect, decreasing movement speed for a short time. So a really nice utility move right there if you're trying to chase down a pesky speedster, say it be Absol, Lucario. He's not even a speedster, but he's fast, you know what I mean? Anything with the Float Stone, because Float Stone seems to be getting more and more use all of a sudden, which is actually great. I love Float Stone. I run it on Snorlax now. Insane hidden tech. Maybe you want to use that information. I don't know, man. Confusion can also upgrade into Moonblast with a cooldown of 6 seconds. As the user attack while moving back to create distance. When this move's blast hits, it deals damage to opposing Pokemon in a cone and leaves the opposing Pokemon closest to the user unable to act for a short time. So as we can see, this is probably the move from the trailer that left the Pikachu stunned. I'll go ahead and leave. I'm just going to play it so you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it. But yeah, Moonblast seems to be that move. It doesn't say anything about shielding Gardevoir. That could just be a new ability because, you know, they have definitely made changes since it didn't drop on release day. But anyway, let's move on to the next move. Move slot 2 is Teleport. It is a dash, which is really cool. Early game dashes can be quite strong. It is Teleport. As the user warp to the designated area, increasing damage dealt by 1 basic attack after warping. It's on a cooldown of 11 seconds. So, you know, this could be a pretty cool early game combo. You set up your boosted basic, you teleport into your boosted basic, and then you hit him with the confusion as well. Sounds like a really big burst of damage. And since you're an attacker role running up top, you're probably rolling with defenders that can slow the opposing Pokemon or completely stop them from running around. Say it be a Crustle, a Snorlax, a Slowbro. So you could probably easily burst down opposing Pokemon with this sort of combo. So keep an eye out for this because that seems very, very powerful. For upgraded moves, we have Psyshock and Future Sight. I do believe that we saw Gardevoir using like both of these back to back, so they could be on separate upgrade trees now. Because, you know, if I'm playing the trailer right now, you can see it use what we believe to be Future Sight and followed by a Psyshock. But if it's the same move slot, that would be impossible. So I feel like there's definitely been a change there. Let's go ahead and go over these abilities. Psyshock on a cooldown of 11 seconds, an AoE move. Attacks 3 times in front of a user, AoE. When you upgrade it, it increases the damage this move deals each time one of its attacks hits, which is really cool. And this is sort of what it looks like as you see from the trailer as well. Then we got Future Sight on a cooldown of 10. Sets a delayed explosion, and when it hits an opposing Pokemon, it shortens this move's cooldown. The amount of shortening of the cooldown is yet to be seen here. Upgrade effect on hit removes cooldown. So once you upgrade Future Sight at level 11, you would be able to simply spam Future Sight, which may have been what we've seen on the trailer because it does look like they used it quite a bit. And if these are on separate upgrade paths and you can rock 2 area of effect moves on a ranged attacker by the time you hit level 6, that would be actually insane. I feel like that'd be very, very strong. So lastly, at the very end here, we have the ultimate Unite move, Fairy Singularity. It warps space in the designated area, drawing an opposing Pokemon, and it also shoves or knockbacks and deals damage to opposing Pokemon the instant the warp space disappears, similar to Gardevoir's burst attack in Pokemon Tournament. Kind of want to click this link and see what's up with that. I don't think we'll be getting anything that fancy in this game. Wow, that was something though. That was cool. I've never played Pokemon Tournament. Yeah, a very interesting thing is that it shoves and deals damage to opposing Pokemon the instant it disappears. We don't really get to see that in the trailer because it looks like both the Lucario and Eldegoss die during the Unite move, like while it's still in play before it disappears. So if that's still in the game, is subject to change as well. So there it is. That is your basic overview for Gardevoir, the brand new special attacking ranged character coming to Pokemon Unite as early as tomorrow. If you guys want to see some gameplay and a quick breakdown guide, best moves, item set, etc., go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. But I'm going to go ahead and actually give you guys what I think would be a pretty good build item-wise. And that's going to be pretty easy to give you, actually. So based on the stat breakdown that I showed you guys earlier, which was, right here. Actually, let me just hide this webcam again for you guys. As you can see, the offense is 9. This is tied for the highest in the game with Pikachu and Venusaur, and with an endurance of 3. That's not too high. So the items that I would go ahead and recommend, if you guys want to go ahead and buy some items early, anticipating Gardevoir's release, maybe pre-upgrade some, I would definitely recommend the special attack specs, because with this sort of burst damage capability, I feel like you'd be able to easily get a easy, 1, 2, 3 kills in lane, and then be able to dunk some balls into the hoop, you know what I'm saying? Increasing your permanent special attack throughout the game. With its low endurance of 3, probably also a shell bell so you can heal after using your special abilities. And also, let's just say energy amplifier, because this ultimate seems really cool. It is a crowd control ultimate. I don't know exactly how long it lasts. Based on the trailer, it doesn't seem to last too long. But my thoughts are, if they're in there, are you able to use your other abilities as well? So say you catch a Pokemon, or a whole team rather, in your Fairy Singularity, can you throw a Psyshock at them? Can you throw a Future Sight at them? And if you're running your energy amplifier, those moves will be boosted. And then if you have a boosted basic attack as well on top of that, just so much crazy special attack burst damage capabilities on this character. I'm super excited to give her a try tomorrow, and I hope you guys are too. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this Gardevoir breakdown. Definitely be playing her out tomorrow. If you guys want to see a guide tomorrow on the release of Gardevoir, again, let me know down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new Pokemon Unite video. If you haven't already checked out my guide playlist, I'll go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. It'll probably also be on my end screen now. I just figured like putting together a playlist will be kind of useful. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.